11 on Breakfast Television. Time for a little entertainment. A lot of entertainment, actually.
Yes, and this is a
going on.
great story. If we were talking about Simu Liu becoming the first Marvel Asian superhero,
yes,
right? And that's history already. And now we hear from him.
Yeah, finally. I mean, of course, this is hometown, and he's having a lot of fun here. Last night, he decided to buy out a theater for The Farewell, which is done by director Lulu Wang and stars Awkwafina, who will be his co-star in Shang-Chi. And it was great. So he got 500 tickets, and the turnout was way bigger than expected for him. Our own City News reporter, Janela Massa, stopped him and asked him a few questions. This is what he had to say.
Thank you so much.
It's an incredible feeling, and I feel especially for all the kids, the millions of children, you know, growing up in Canada and the States, who now have somebody to dress up as for Halloween. I think it's such an incredible moment for all of them and for all of us who are fighting for representation.
Did you expect all of this?
Absolutely not. This is a few more people than I was expecting.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, and so happy for his success. He's been working hard for a long, long time, and of course, he was on Omni's Blood and Water. He was known as Paul on that show, and of course, on Kim's Convenience as well. So a very, very big step for him. He put it out there in the universe. He tweeted about it and was like, "Hey, Marvel, what's up? Let's talk about Shang-Chi," and bam, it happened. So
sure enough,
he's excited about it. Yeah, and he's a great basketball player as well.
Have you played?
We have not played against each other. We played in the same league, but we've not played. I'm thankful we haven't played against each other.
You're in the same league as him, are you?
No. We played in the same league.
I see a future shoot happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We listen. If you want to, Simu, if we can do the shoot. We'll do an interview, one-on-one, some hoops, and talk about the future for him. That'd be awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. Let's talk about photos and not being a part of it with Beyonce and The Lion King.
This is
how does that happen?
Well, she's in the middle there. Look at the cast. Great looking cast.
You see the Photoshop one there?
That's the Photoshopped one, which is Beyonce. She was represented by a piece of tape.
And that's right. Cropped into that photo.
And then was cropped into it, yes. This is, of course, news coming from some of her castmates. John Oliver, who voices Zazu, said that even the piece of tape representing Beyonce, the future presence of her, was so intimidating.
But you know what? They're trying to coordinate all those people on a schedule.
She's done so much. You know, she put out another album. She did 4 original songs. So, I mean, it's been a very busy schedule for Queen Bee, but that's how she was a part of that.
But everyone was actually able to be coordinated in that photo. She was the only one that had to be photoshopped. That's the problem. Because when you look at that photo, it looks like it could have easily been photoshopped. Like, everyone looks like they could have done a separate
I think
somewhere.
honestly, I think she's the only one that looks photoshopped.
Yeah.
Really? The rest look like they're there.
Okay, well,
it looks like she's plonked down in the middle.
I see what you're saying, though.
But you know what? Like with the schedules that they're going on, it's trying to get all of them. I think it's impressive they got them all there except for one.
Yeah, a piece of tape.
Yeah, I love that John Oliver is just like, that piece of tape was intimidating.
Wouldn't they have worked around her schedule?
You would have tried.
But there's some other big names there, too.
I think if somebody's who can pull some strings and stuff, she might be the one.
You know, she's voicing Nala. Like, she's a big star in that movie. You do what you got to do. If you can only get B on a Photoshop, you get B on a Photoshop. You mentioned earlier, 50th birthday for J-Lo. She's celebrating in a big way, of course. 50s never looked so good, right?
Unreal.
Well, maybe except when I turned 50.
Well,
when you turned 50, did you?
2 years? No, when I did.
When you did.
I'm sorry to break it to you. This looks way better, man.
It looks great.
She's crushing it right now. Of course, Selena days to Bennifer, to her twins Emmy and Max with Mark Anthony, massive Vegas residency. Of course, new love with A-Rod, and she's going to be in the movie Hustlers. That's going to be at TIFF, and she's been posting on Instagram how excited she is to come to the 6 for TIFF as well.
Back to Toronto. She's coming back. I think she likes Toronto. I don't know. I just made that up. But
she's coming back.
She wants
to come back. And she was, of course, here recently for It's My Party tour. And speaking of TIFF, we're going to talk about all the movies that got released for the galas, and it's massive. I chatted with the directors there, and it's insane. So we'll break those down for you.
It's always impressive when you think about that, because I mean, it's hard to do even better every year with TIFF, and yet they managed to.
And that's what we said to Cameron Bailey. I'm like, how do you keep getting better and larger? And they've even had to turn down, like they're turning down major directors and stars for this festival because that's how important this is to award season, to filmmakers. They all want to be a part of TIFF. So
awesome.
We'll break down some of the big ones coming up.
Can't wait for it. Thanks, Steve-O.
No problem.